thing like from the banks, how they have these pieces that they put over the credit card, and they scan. Yeah, it's crazy. The technology is getting ridiculous. I mean, you hear the stories. I think the Army or something like that, they thousands of data, pieces of information in compromise. But it's, again, a reality. Identity theft is a very big aspect of people's credit scores being challenged as well. Next slide, please. All right, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. I like to kind of get behind the scenes of the credit coordination and how they work. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but I want you to come into the aspect of learning how we can peel them off to find what's really going on with these guys. You guys interested in hearing that? Yeah. Sure? You don't have no slides in it, All right. Next slide. I'm just going to share some information that I found out. All right. The credit reporting agencies call themselves bureaus, like a bureau of investigation. Ooh, that's scary. That title in itself makes you kind of like bad attention, right? These guys, they're private companies. They're bureaus, but they're not with the government. It's a private company, private industries that are in the business of making money. That's their bottom line. Oh, absolutely. As a matter of fact, TransUnion made $1.5 billion last year. Sharing information about us, the lenders, information, history, back and forth, about us. It's a big business. It's a big business. And they also have, listen to this, this is really interesting. Do you know they make more money in selling the listings of you guys' information to marketing companies and credit card companies? They make more money in doing that than they do working as TransUnion or one of the bureaus. Is that crazy? How dare they, right? Yeah, got a lot of nerve, right? Y'all with me? Let's go downtown and handle it. You want to do that? I ain't coming with me. I'll be out by myself. I'll turn around. Listings, yeah, so that's what they do. And in addition to that, they have a way of being able, in terms of demographics, where to target. The areas of scores that are 600. Perhaps in low-income areas, maybe. Beating on people's emotions, right? The cars over there at ridiculous high interest rates, right? Yeah, that's what they do. Now, the reason why they make a lot of mistakes and errors is because they're grossly understaffed. Okay? They're located in 3 different places of the nation. I think one is in Georgia, one is in Texas. The other one, I'm not sure where it is, maybe in Detroit. But they only have a staff of maybe 600 people collectively altogether.
Yeah. And they make $1.5 billion.
And you know what? You know what's really interesting?
Why is it that everything revolves around it? Because we don't pay anything.
And they've been in business for many, many, many years. It's kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to do. I mean, there's a lot of legislation that's going on, Privacy Act and all that stuff. I don't know why they're paying people off. I didn't say that. I'm just saying. It happens. You don't know what's going on with a lot of people. But the thing is the fact that they're understaffed. And they generally outsource their work to different countries. Yeah, they certainly do. Like India, Chile, where there's sort of a language barrier. So just imagine trying to explain and extend information on the real. They have quotas to make. You know, if they don't have a certain amount of quota, then they got. There's a lot of underlying factors involved that create a problem where the information is being mixed up. That's why I encourage you guys. It's critical. 80%. Remember 80%? Population of errors derived from information because they make mistakes. We need to be held accountable for that. So I mentioned before, they outsource, and they have a very special VIP section. They got VIPs. Yeah. Yeah, VIP. What are some celebrities and politicians? So that they make sure that they're taken care of. Right? Because maybe they have a little bit more weight. And they don't want no problem. They want to expose for whatever reason. But that's exactly what's going on. Next slide, please. All right. In conclusion, bad credit costs money. Expensive. We just went over the numbers. Interest rates that you're possibly paying unnecessarily is costing you money, hundreds, even thousands of dollars. I mean, you don't see it right now because it's invisible, but when you start to understand the value of having a credit score that's favorable, you have a little more bargaining power, able to maybe buy for things at a reasonable rate. Health. It adversely affect your health by causing stress in your life. You already got stress. Now we got to do a credit score because of the fact that if I'm trying to get an apartment, because my credit score is not favorable, I can't get the apartment. I'll have to put a bigger down payment because of my score, because maybe somebody made a mistake. They say that a lot of difference in divorce in a household, the number that they use is $400, between $400. That's why there's a lot of divorce in the household, because it's $400 not coming in the household. It's crazy.
So against $400.
$400.
And this efficiency of coming up.
Right.
That causes before. Really, we should get that information.
I got my source. You can Google it.
It's been said.
Yeah.
Minimum amount of income for a lot of people. Since before the security houses and everything went down, they said that's the problem with the houses. Just the income.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost subtle sometimes, but it's a factor. Stress. Obviously, if you're out of a job and you can't pay your bills, then you can't, your 35% of that pie formula is going to be challenged. It's going to be challenged. And it's kind of a sad thing because people are downside. People, they're trying to get back to where they are. And then they'll look at your credit score. Credit score, how can you pay your, because I was out of a job for 6 months in a year. Thank you very much. But I hope it don't happen to you. But the reality is the fact that your health, it can affect your health too. You're stressing. And remember, going back to the numbers, interest rate. If you can possibly get that score up, you have more bargaining power. It's like the world kind of opens up to you a little bit wider. Okay? That's it, guys. My information is at the bottom there. If you don't want to write to me, use hotmail.com. The website is www.vrtmg.com/Malin. That's my phone number. What I'd like to do, actually, is I'd like to